Hey. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to your favorite daily dose of pain and suffering. Today we have a wonderful slew of awesome people. A mom who's unplugging her child's basically life support. Just some general racism, just something that we get regularly. And the one at the end is a very peculiar case that has to do with a kick streamer who is using him and his audience to rally behind and support a sex offender. Trust me, you're gonna wanna see that. Now, we've probably all seen the video of like the TikTok girl dancing while ever her baby's dying right behind her. Well, this one's a little bit different. This mom has the audacity, the gall to actually record herself doing this thing, putting her baby's life at risk just so she could get herself a little turkey sandwich.
Do this. No, you're fine. It's not an emergency.
Oh.
I just was gonna see if you could bring me a turkey sandwich. We'll do it right now.
Oh my God. So her baby is in the ICU, which basically means her baby's in very critical condition. And so she doesn't give a shit about her child whatsoever, her newborn child, so much that instead of pressing a button that would probably bring the nurses in for help, because you do get a button for that at the ICU, you decide to risk your baby's life and freak out the nurses and staff by unplugging their systems and turning on the emergency ring in order for them to go in there and get you a goddamn turkey sandwich. You don't deserve your baby. Someone should take your baby from you. Please, I'm begging. I've said this 1,000 times and I'll say it 100,000 times more. Most people don't deserve children.
Now, I'm tangled up, girl. I'm really. Let's wait for it, because I do need my drinks.
Because I do need my drinks. Oh my God. I feel so sorry for this child whenever she grows up and has to deal with this sorry excuse for a mother. And that's not where it ends. She doubles, no, triples down.
500,000 views. All it's gonna do is bring more traction to my page and more money in my pocket, so.
Which I'm sorry to tell you, lady, 500,000 views on TikTok is $20 tops. So to say that you're getting a lot of money out of this and a lot of views, I'm sorry, you're not. Okay, I know you're trying to turn this around and be like, I don't give a shit. I got you. I'm actually the one who wins out of this. You don't. I'm sorry, you don't. You just look like a giant tool. And now the entire internet knows that you're a tool. And so people ever see you in public, they won't see you as, oh, you're the person who made money. They'll see you as the disgusting, horrible mother who doesn't deserve a child. Now this next video, there's not really any words to describe what it is. It's just, let's just talk about it. Let's just watch it, how bad can it really be,
I don't give two shits that families are being separated if somebody's getting deported. I actually find it hilarious. It gives me a great deal of comfort. I have no sympathy that your child grow up without a father because he got sent back to Mexico or whatever. I mean, y'all are welcome to go with him. Don't forget that's an option. That's a choice that you're making, right?
She has the most punchable face imaginable. See, this is the problem with our current world, is no one has sympathy or empathy, and they live inside their own little bubble. If it's not happening to them, they don't give a shit. Her fucking TikTok name is Hot Take Melanie. God, you are a disgusting human. Disgusting woman.
I don't have any sympathy for your little videos that you're making on social media with all the tears. I don't give a shit. I'm actually fucking laughing at you that you're sitting there crying for attention. Okay. I find you guys
crying for attention. No, they're actually crying, not for attention, but because their family's getting ripped apart. Do you think that people who are getting deported are making videos for attention, or are making videos because they want views? I'm sorry that the only thing that goes through your small, pea-sized brain is that views. That's the only thing that happens. I know it's crazy. You have to really crank the gears up in your brain here. It's crazy to think that humans are actually human sometimes. I know you're not. You're a lizard person. You're a creature. you're experiment number 4, you know, like you're not a real person.
To be subhumans. All right. Now, while you're sitting there judging me because I don't care that families are going to be separated from each other, I'd invite you to recall that hundreds of J6ers were separated from their families for something that equates to little more than a trespassing charge. Where were you then? Okay, bye.
She is referring to the January 6th situation. Basically a coup on our country. Basically terrorism. She's comparing terrorism to people wrongfully getting deported and families wrongfully getting ripped apart. Oh God, there is no hope for this creature. And one more thing I want to say here, Melody. That filter you're using, it is working overtime. Oh God, it is working overtime and it's not working. I don't know what's underneath that filter. I honestly don't want to know what disgusting shit hides underneath that filter that you got going on. But good luck. Good luck in your life, Melody. Now, this last one is like very dramatized and it's kind of a whole situation. So let's go down the line here. So recently a clip has been going around the internet of this man who went up to a coffee bar. And this is not your normal coffee bar. This is like the Hooters of coffee. I guess they wear skimpy clothing and they give you coffee. It's called bikini beans, I think is what it's called. And basically what happened, we'll watch the video here, is a man reoccurringly, like this happens multiple times, drives up to this bikini beans coffee place with no pants, yorking it, gooning and yorking it, basically.
How are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
So, as we could see, this guy is a complete and utter creep, and he finally got called out for it because this woman has probably dealt with it before, or maybe her workers have told her that, hey, this man has been doing this, and we could tell that he's not wearing pants and is jerking it in the parking lot, and she wasn't having it. So she records it, calls him out in order to, you know, stop the sexual harassment that was consistently happening. Like, this is a sexual crime. This is a genuine sex crime. And in light of this video getting released on the internet, this man happened to sadly kill himself after this happened. He was so ashamed, so like upset with himself, he couldn't face his wife and children. At least that's what he said. And he committed suicide. But that's not where this story ends. See, where this story keeps going is a kick streamer decided that they want to make this situation about themselves. Now, I don't know which kick streamer is like the one, because there are multiple kick streamer clips that I've seen about this situation. But what proceeds to happen after this man kills himself is not, oh, you know, people are sad that he killed himself, but at the same time, it's like, hey, you did sexually harass all these women and go to a public place jerking it with no pants on in front of all these girls. What actually happens is everyone blames Bikini Beans Espresso instead, making it their fault. These kick streamers started making it about themselves and went to Bikini Beans Espresso to protest, to publicly protest them for basically what they refer to as murdering this dude who actually was the criminal. They are supporting the man who went up to this place full of women jerking it with no pants in front of him.
Goon, but not forgotten. RP. Yeah. What do you think his go-to porn was?
Definitely busty Latinas.
Busty.
Jesus Christ, dude. I can't wait until they go to the crypto convention after this. It's gonna be a rager. But all these fucking losers out here are saying goon but not forgotten, and then calling him a hero, a great man, and talking about what type of porn he looks at. So literally everyone here is supporting and calling a sexual harasser a hero. Someone who was jerking it in public to women at their workplace, they're calling him a hero. All of these dudes here are future or current sexual harassers, sexual assaulters, and obviously they all hate women. That is literally the only reason this situation would even be happening. It blows my mind that a bunch of losers can get together and rally and support of this situation. It's disgusting. Like, don't get me wrong. It's sad that the dude killed himself, sure. But it's his own fault that he got in that situation. It's his own fault that he got recorded. It's his own fault for taking his pants off and jerking it in front of a business with a bunch of women watching.
Latinas.
For sure.
Wow.
You can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
All right.
So they have candles, they have signs that says goon but not forgotten. Loads and loads of dudes out here. They literally have shirts. They have shirts of this man. They have created shirts and sold merch. They have profited. They have made money off of a sexual assaulter just to make the situation about them. And the ironic part about this is the man who killed himself because he was ashamed of himself, because he realized how disgusting what he did is, like how utterly awful what he did was. He realized what he did was fucked up. So not only are they praising him and calling him a hero, but they're at the same time mocking him because he killed himself, not because he got caught. He killed himself because he was ashamed. Yeah, sure, he got caught and in turn he was shameful, but still, it is all sorts of disgusting and fucked up what these people are doing.
They've been here.
God, I bet there's just a huge cloud of just Axe body spray that just follows them everywhere they go. These guys are genuinely pathetic. But anyway, they get upset that they get called out. But anyway, they start crying that the cops showed up and said, oh, it's legal, even though it's not because they're trespassing, and they move on their merry way. But that's not where it ends. We have another clip of a dude named Trayvon who went up to the drive-thru and proceeded to do this.
Good. Do you have a water cup?
You do have to purchase something.
I can't get a water cup?
We don't allow filming. Yeah. Were you here last night?
No, what's that?
Yeah. Go ahead and turn off.
I can't goon! I can't goon! You killed that man! 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 R.I.P. Nautica! You killed that man! You evil, sick fuckers!
You want to know the thing that's so fucked up about this is this guy doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care that this dude killed himself. He doesn't care about the situation. He just wants to make a meme out of it because it has to do with gooning, and he wants to sell merch for it, which he does. He is selling merch about it. He's not making this as like an actual support of it. I mean, he is supporting him, but like he's making it more about himself and he's making money off of it, which is so fucking disgusting that you're making money off of someone's suicide, and they suicided because of the sexual assault that they did. God, it's all kinds of fucked up. Also, can we talk about how ashy his legs are? Like, bro, what is going on with your legs, man? Like, lotion up at least a little bit. God damn. Man, you think you see everything, and then we see kick streamers and huge groups of people rallying in support of a sexual assaulter. I guess it shows just how sexist and disgusting Kick and I guess most dudes tend to be. And poor workers, these workers are the victim they're the ones who got assaulted by this man jerking it to them in public. They're the ones who are the victims, but they're getting all the hate. They're dealing with this on a consistent basis because this dude has a following and there's multiple kick streamers that are doing this. I mean, did you see the huge group of dudes that were there? They're probably getting harassed consistently every single day, all because they're the ones who got assaulted. It's so fucked up and backwards. But leave in the comments below what you guys think of the whole situation. Kind of curious what you guys think. And if you like this video, please make sure to like, please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.